All right, let's just get right into it. If you're a real estate agent, I'm willing to bet this sounds familiar. Your business feels like it's running you. It's just packed with stress, you're working with clients you'd frankly rather not, and your income is on a total roller coaster. We're going to break down exactly why that's happening and, more importantly, how you can fix it.
And this is really the whole game right here. I mean, just think about it for a second. Why do you take on a client you have a bad gut feeling about? It's because you feel like you have to, right? But what if you had so many opportunities, so many leads, that you could actually choose who you work with? That one little shift, it changes absolutely everything.
Does this list ring a bell? This is the day-to-day reality for way too many agents. You're grinding it out, you feel busy all the time, but when you look at your bank account at the end of the month, the results just don't match the effort. You're buying leads, you're trying every new piece of software that comes out, but nothing creates that predictable momentum. Look, these aren't you failing, these are symptoms of a system that's just plain broken. So, okay, if those are the symptoms, what's the actual disease? It's so easy to blame the market, or worse, to blame yourself. But the real root cause is something way more fundamental, and I bet it's not the thing you think it is. Let's just get this straight right now. Your struggle is not a character flaw. You are not lazy, and it's not just, oh, it's a tough market. The real problem, the thing causing all that stress, is that you don't have a reliable, repeatable way to generate enough conversations that turn into a steady stream of good leads. That's it.
And here's the domino effect in action. It all starts with prospecting that just feels awful and a follow-up process that's a total mess. And because it's so painful, what do? We avoid it, which naturally means we're not having enough conversations. And if you're not having conversations, well, there's just no way you can generate enough good leads to build a stable business. It's a chain reaction. Okay, so here is where we make the pivot. We have to completely reframe how we're thinking about this. The answer isn't just to grit your teeth and do more prospecting. The answer is to fix the way you're prospecting. It's time to shift our focus from the what to the how. And this right here is the big aha moment. For years, we've all been told the problem is that we aren't prospecting enough. But that's not it. The real problem is that the way most of us were taught to do it is fundamentally broken. It literally sets you up to fail from the very beginning.
So why is the old way so bad? Well, think about it. Your tools are all over the place. You've got your phone over here, your email over there, some CRM that doesn't talk to anything else. Your follow-up is just a chaotic mess of sticky notes and calendar alerts. It forces you to use these pushy, awful scripts that make you feel like a cheesy telemarketer, and the whole thing is just exhausting. No wonder we avoid it.
So clearly, we need a better system. The solution isn't some magic bullet, though. It's a really simple two-part fix that tackles both how you create the leads in the first place and then how you follow up with them.
The first part is all about a shift in your approach. We have to stop thinking about prospecting as this high-pressure numbers game and start thinking about it as just having genuine human conversation. And this is what we mean by human prospecting. It's about being genuinely curious. It's about being honest. It's about having a simple conversation to see if maybe you can help someone without any of those old-school manipulative closing tactics. When you approach it this way, all the anxiety just melts away. But look, a great conversation is only half the battle. If the follow-up isn't seamless and easy, things will still fall through the cracks. And that's where technology, when it's used the right way, can be an absolute game changer. This table just lays it all out perfectly, doesn't it? The old way is juggling a bunch of different apps. The new way is one platform. The old way relies on your memory, which is a terrible strategy, by the way. The new way is system-driven. It tells you what to do. No more chaotic notes, just one simple timeline for every single lead. So the right tool is all about removing that friction. It brings your calls, your texts, your emails, all into one single place. It acts like a safety net. The second you hang up the phone, you can fire off a follow-up text or email without ever leaving the screen. And maybe the most important part, it lets you see exactly who you haven't talked to in 30, 60, or 90 days so nobody ever gets forgotten. And here's why that all-in-one approach is so powerful. You see, most agents, they just call. But when you can effortlessly add a text message and an email right after that call, your response rates just skyrocket. You're not working any harder. You're just communicating way more effectively with the exact same lead. It's a total multiplier effect. Now, a great system and a great tool are amazing, but there's a third piece of the puzzle that makes it all stick: community.
Let's be honest, prospecting can be a lonely job, but doing it alongside other agents every day, sharing what's working, celebrating wins, that support makes all the difference in turning this into a consistent habit. So when you put all three pieces together, you've got a complete solution. You have a human-centered system that actually makes prospecting feel good. You have a tool that gets rid of all the technical headaches and friction. And you have a community that gives you the accountability to actually do it day in and day out.
So what does life actually look like after you put a system like this in place? Let's talk about the transformation that happens when you finally get off that hamster wheel.
This is the end game. This is the whole point. When you have a steady stream of leads, you get to be picky. You choose your clients. And when you have better clients, your income stabilizes. And when your income is stable, your stress just plummets. And that's the ultimate goal, isn't it? To build a business that actually serves and supports the life you want to live, not the other way around. And for anyone who's curious to see how this all works in the real world, you can actually try the entire system, the tool, the community, the whole shebang, totally free for 7 days. It's a completely no-risk way to see if this is the right fit for you. After that 7-day trial, the investment is $199 a month. And this is important, there are no long-term contracts. You can cancel anytime, no questions asked. That means the system has to earn its keep and prove its value to you every single month. And that price includes those two core pieces we've been talking about, the all-in-one communication CRM that kills the friction and access to that daily accountability community to build the consistency. And for agents who make a really high volume of calls, there's an optional dialer upgrade you can add on to. So really, the question isn't about some tool or a piece of software. It's about a choice. Are you going to keep running on that hamster wheel, feeling stressed and overworked? Or are you ready to finally build a system that supports the life you actually want? It seems like the difference between stress and stability all comes down to the quality of your system.